everyone, welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. I'm doing a love reading for the sign of, oops, I need to cancel that, for the sign of Capricorn. I already did part 1, which is the short. I'm going to jump into part 2 for the extended while we break all this down. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, so this will not resonate for every Capricorn that watches this or cross-watcher. But yeah, let's actually, why am I doing that? I need more room, not less. Alright, so we're going to take a look at you first. Here's you, here's your person, here's the energy between the two of you and the direction that it's going and the probable outcome, as well as the overall energy, which is the Ace of Swords. The more I look at this, the more it feels like somebody's come to a conclusion, possibly based on some information that they found out. We're going to look a little bit deeper to see what that's about. Alright, tell me about the Tower for Capricorn's current energy situation. What's this? Tell me about the Tower, please. Looks like some kind of upset, upheaval, unexpected ending or situation that you're faced with. Tell me about the Tower, please, for Capricorn. And I do read this as singles and or couples. I try to give 2 different interpretations for both because I just do, that was the page of the ones that came out in the last one. Tell me, you could have heard some information. Somebody told you something, communicated with you something that was quite shocking. Is that the same one? Oh, no. Alright, some of you could be suffering a job loss, a loss in stability. Oh gosh, I hope not that. Well, let's clarify before I say that out loud. I would hate to know. Job loss, the loss of something that made you feel stable, secure, confident. You could be a loss of confidence or something that shook your confidence. Money problems, problems in the home, problems within the connection. The Queen of Pentacles is usually somebody that is your card, by the way, Capricorn. So you're definitely being hit by something. Tell me what is the Tower? What is that Tower about for Capricorn? What's this major shift, major change, major ending, or shocking? What is the Tower? Okay. Oh no. I really didn't want to see that come out. For some of you, this is about the loss of a child. That's what I saw when I saw the Queen of Pentacles and the Tower, but I didn't want to say it. The Page of Pentacles, for some of you, could be the loss of a child, whether an older child, or maybe miscarry. If that is the case, words could not possibly suffice. But others of you, this may be, say you were applying to a job, or just got hired even and lost your job, or maybe some of you lost some kind of settlement, lost the ability to receive some kind of award, money, gift, a new field or new study, something about going back to school was suddenly rear-ended. Some of you may have had a car trouble or accident. Hopefully nothing major, but I don't know why I said car. Studies. Something came in the way of that, basically. Tell me, Some of you could have taken definitely a hit in the money department, like reduced pay, not as many hours, something like that. Maybe you lost some benefits, some kind of help, maybe some assistance, financial assistance, maybe. Or maybe some of you are having to ask for financial assistance. Yeah, that could definitely be an aspect of this as well. Looking into places that would give you some financial aid because of whatever this tower was. Definitely for some of you this is about work. Let's move on to the 9. Some of you some of you this could have been like an unexpected pregnancy. Some of you this could definitely be an unexpected pregnancy. Let's look at the 9 of Wands. Why does Capricorn feel the 9 of Wands towards this person on their mind? Why does Capricorn feel the 9 of Wands towards this person? Okay, the 5 of Swords just came out with something else. That's too many. Okay, definitely maybe some fights and arguments, some conflict. I'm going to put these back because I usually don't take more than one, or maybe possibly 2, but usually just 1. Some of you are afraid that this person will not help you financially because you are pregnant. Perhaps if you already have a child, you're worried that this person would not be able to financially support you in some way or help. Not that that would be your main goal, but it's like a point of contention possibly between you, like who should pay for what. For some of you, you did find out that you were pregnant and you possibly could be taking someone for child support, but I don't think it's gotten to that point yet. I think it's like, will this person stick around basically and help financially? 9 of Swords. Yeah, definitely maybe some arguments. Something you could have found out as well, though. Something you could have found out. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. Why is the 9 of Wands here for Capricorn towards their person? Okay, that looked like the page it was, which tried to come out in the reverse. Yeah, this is taking on a strong message about the pregnancy. Some of you are definitely worried that this person will not be responsible and do the right thing. Others of you already have a child with this person, and maybe they don't help with the child. You don't trust them. Let's see where this is going, because I've got another story that's starting to build up. I want to see where this goes. Some of you like extended an offer and were rejected, and now you're pretty spicy about being rejected. Like, I never offered you. I don't have to revoke shit. I don't want you. What gave you that impression? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Wands just came out in the reverse, and the King of Cups. It's like you're revoking your feelings towards somebody, like in the bat of an eye. For some of you, you may have found out something about this person that immediately made you regret ever extending an offer. Or if you're a male, maybe you proposed, and then you took that back. You rejected, or yeah, you revoked the proposal. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a ring, but it could have been like, hey, let's be exclusive. Others of you could have definitely found out that somebody was being dishonest, possibly you yourself. But these are your feelings towards them, so I read it more like The feelings are still involved, but the physical attraction has definitely been pulled back. That's a strong message too. If we want to go real deep, and this is probably only relevant for maybe one person, you were a mistress and this person was already involved in a family or with a family. Maybe you got pregnant, but that's not the point. I mean, if that's the case, then it is the point. But you're either realizing this person is not going to choose you, or you didn't know they had a family to begin with, because we do have this energy of like a sudden aha, clarity, moment of clarity where you found something out that kind of ushered in this tower, caused you to clam up, almost immediately revoke, and pull back your physical attraction. There's still feelings, but right now they're just all angry. They're anger. I'm actually going to just leave the Queen of Wands and put the King back. Others of you definitely could have found out that this person was being unfaithful, or you think that they are. There's a distrust. You look and feel towards this person like they are untrustworthy, manipulative, like violent even, but I don't get that as much as like there's something about argumentative. If these are your feelings about this person, like you see them as this Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is like somebody that's acting very immature, petty, possibly passive aggressive, but it's okay. Let's move on. Yeah, you're pulling your energy back, though. You reeled it in. Maybe you found out this person. No. This is on your end. Alright, so let's look at your energy, thoughts, feelings towards the situation between the two of you. Thoughts and feelings towards the situation between Capricorn and this person, please. With the Two of Wands, clarify that Two of Wands. You're standing at a crossroads, needing to make a decision, haven't yet acted, or you feel torn. You feel unsure with the Devil. Okay. Yeah, some of you, okay, yeah. Some of you, this is, I'm not seeing any cups so far on your end towards this person. So for you, this might just be a physical thing, a physical relationship. You only want it. You are tied to this person through intimacy. Tell me one more. Some of you may be in a three-party situation. You have to choose between a karmic. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Capricorn energy as well there, though. Aries, Leo, Sag. You just had Sag, Aries, Leo, mainly Sag, but does not have to be. Could definitely be just physical on your end. You don't trust this person enough to have feelings towards them. It's like you get cold feet. Maybe you have a good reason to. I don't know where this Nine of Wands is coming from. It feels like you don't trust them. Tell me, okay. Okay, it looks like the choice between the Devil, which is like a karmic or unhealthy or toxic behavior pattern, it feels like continuing a toxic habit or pattern, or your own happiness, your own emotional fulfillment. You're choosing between, or you would, if your thoughts and feelings towards a situation are that, then you're trying to decide between the Devil and the Ten of Cups. The Devil being fear, codependency, toxic, unhealthy connection, or, like I said, patterns, behavioral patterns. And then on the other side, the Ten of Cups. Some of you are choosing between a partner that you are just physically attracted to and being in a traditional family setting with the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups also represents a family. Or maybe your family has turned toxic and you're sitting on a choice of whether or not to leave. Queen of Pentacles again. Your energy, Capricorn. This literally could be just Capricorn trying to choose the Ten of Cups. What makes me happy? What emotionally fulfills me? What would be best for my best interest, greatest good, greatest potential? It's almost like you could see this as a possibility with this person, but you're also really, really attached to this fear complex as well. And again, maybe it's for a really good reason towards this person. Maybe they have been unfaithful in the past, or I don't know. You would be the best judge of that. Are you being fair and not trusting this person? Has this person given you reason to feel that way, or is that something that is a toxic behavioral pattern with you? Something that you've, like a self-defense mechanism you've built up over time to just immediately assume someone is not being real or true. Alright, so let's move on to their current energy situation. Your persons with the Ten of Wands, carrying a heavy burden, being maybe overworked, strained, physically, mentally, emotionally drained, exhausted. Tell me about that Ten of Wands. Coming to the end of possibly a difficult, strenuous time. Tell me about that Ten of Wands for Capricorn's person, please. I'm not taking that. 1, 2 of Pentacles. 2. And 3. 2 of Cups. Okay, the connection, if you have one, is very strained. It is a burden. Something about the connection itself has become a burden, or they're very burdened and it's affecting the connection. Or they're in a connection that's they're struggling in or with. Ace of Wands just came out. This person's in the process of getting over this though, because they're already at the 10. Eventually the 10 ends and that particular chapter or storyline closes, and they start with the Ace of Wands, which is the one that just flipped. So tell me more about the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Wands for this person. What is so burdensome? I think it's an imbalance. They feel the imbalance, and it does feel like they're trying, but trying very hard. 2 of Wands. Oh my God. 2 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, please, for this person. 1, 2, 3. 2 of Pentacles on the bottom again. Alright, Justice. That's Libra energy. Some of you are going after this person for child support. Some of them are just trying to make sure that they keep the balance. So I see 2 cards actually of balance, and in between them is this guy holding both sides. I feel like this person is just trying to be as fair as possible. It's like they're trying to compromise and keep everyone happy, but it's becoming like extremely heavy. Alright, let's see. I could be dealing with a legal matter. Doesn't necessarily have to be court, but there's an imbalance, so look at that. Same cards. The 4 of Wands, not that one, but the Justice came out again. 2. Well, it's 11, but two 11s is also 2. 2, 10, 2. Could be over a home situation. It's like they're thinking is like the odds are unfairly stacked against me. That's what I get from that. The odds are very unfairly stacked against me. Tell me about that 7 of Pentacles for how this person feels towards Capricorn. What are their feelings towards Capricorn? Their feelings towards Capricorn, please, with the 7 of Pentacles. 1. I don't like doing the first ones like that because they always flip the way I shuffle. It's always the first ones that flip. So, yeah, definitely some of you are, they're trying to uphold something. Oh man, what is going on? You're either hurt from something. I don't know if this person caused this hurt, but what I'm seeing from their side, and I'm not trying to justify, if they had cruddy behavior towards you, then ignore what I'm about to say. But it feels like they're just trying to do right in the situation. Their feelings towards you with the 6 and 7 of Pentacles is they want to build, and it feels like they want to continue to build because we've got time invested already. 6 and 7, it's like this is worth growing. This is Pentacles. You do have the Ace of Cups as a strength between you, but this person almost wants to take care of you, wants to settle everything, wants to make everything like, it's like this up here is a burden they've taken on your behalf. Like this person is devoted. Like, but maybe for some of you, maybe this person is already devoted elsewhere. Maybe that's why you feel the way you feel towards this person. It's unfortunate because the energy I get from them is really good. Like, devoted. Determined to see this thing through. It's almost calming. It's like even though they're sweating and, you know, having an outdoor workout, they're still holding it down. Like they're not breaking character. They're not breaking stride. It's like they're shouldering all this, and even if you're not in a relationship with this person, for the singles out there, this person is mellow, trustworthy. It feels good. Unless they're cheating on their person to be with you. For some of you, that I saw that here. But it just doesn't match the energy. I guess that's okay. Hush. 6 and 7 of Pentacles for how this person feels towards Capricorn, please. 6 and 7. One more with the 6 and 7 of Pentacles for how this person feels towards Capricorn. Alright. The 4 of Swords in the reverse. Alright, that's coming out of a period of rest. Or needing a break. It's like reaching a point where your body breaks down. And the 4 of Swords in the reverse is usually coming out of that. Like it's in the upright, it's a period of rest that's needed. Vacation, to meditate, to seek solitude, to isolate in order to get your thoughts together and, you know, maybe heal, maybe a time of healing, like after surgery or something like that. In the reverse, that is coming out of that, or it's the extreme of the upright, where things get so bad that this person is hospitalized because they had heat stroke or something. They worked themselves into poor health or a breakdown of some kind. I more so feel like it's 4 of Swords in the reverse for how they feel towards you. Hold on a second, I'm going to have to clarify that. Because I don't feel like that's like... What do you mean by the 4 of Swords for this person's feelings? Clarify that 4 of Swords for their feelings towards them. It's like they want to end the space. Yeah. Okay. That's what they want. They wanna see the light again. Okay, so they sense the tension. The energy I'm getting is that you have created a lot of distance and a lot of space from this person, or you never even went past that. Like you already had your guard up and you've never stepped out of your comfort zone towards this person. They want to shed light on something. And it's to come out of this period of either no talking, silence, or a release of something. It's like they want to feel the sun again. Some of them may even want to take a vacation. Like literally travel. They want to renew their energy and their feelings towards you. They want to renew the energy. They want to find the fun again. Yeah, things have become so hard. Alright, there could be a single story in here, but for the most part I'm seeing a couple. I am seeing a couple here. How long you've been together, I'm not sure, but it does look like a good... It's not fresh. It's not fresh off the press. It's... at least maybe close to a year, but I would say even more than that. I would say a good 6-7 years, possibly. Some of them even want to renew the vows. I don't know why I saw that. Maybe because Justice and this, and then those 2 cards. Renewal. Let's renew our vows. Just doesn't make sense for that. So we'll have to clarify what that's about. Tell me about their feelings with the 6 of Cups, about the situation between them, Capricorn, and this person. Tell me about... Geez, I hope you weren't the one cheating. I don't think so, but... I'm not judging. Tell me about that 6 of Cups. Alright. I like them to flip, but sometimes they just... Tell me about that 6 of Cups for their feelings towards the situation between them. 1. Okay. 2. They're stressed out. They're stressed out about you. They're stressed about your feelings for them, maybe even their feelings towards you. For those of you that did find out you're pregnant, they're stressed about that. They're stressed about another pregnancy, possibly. Maybe you already have children, you already share children, and you're stressed about adding another to the family, possibly because this person's already under a lot of strain. Others of you, for the message, God forbid, who did lose a child, they're mourning that loss too. They just, with that Ten of Wands, it's like they're not trying to show it. They're just trying to be there and be strong. Regardless of that situation, they are really, really, really trying very hard to keep things moving. They may even be using it as a distractionary tool to like keep their mind off of it. I've got to take care of everything. I've got to make sure everything's, you know, working. I got to keep the machinery moving, basically. But their thoughts and feelings towards the situation is like they still have good, like, love and sweet thoughts about it, but it's also causing them a lot of stress and anxiety and worry, possibly sleepless nights, you know, having trouble sleeping. Yeah, that Four of Swords in the reverse could talk about you know, poor sleeping habits or insomnia. Again, any of the reversals I view, maybe not all readers, but they're the opposite of the upright or they're to the extreme of the upright. So it's either coming out of a silent time or coming out of a recovery, or going in like I said, because it got really bad. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't think I've missed any. Yeah, like they want to reinitiate things. They want. The sun came out, so it's like they want to revitalize. They want to replenish this. They want to fix it. They want to fix it. They want to initiate. They want to have these good feelings again. But alright, they want to take action towards you. They want to charm you again, but it's like all that heaviness. And then the energy you're putting off towards this person. If you are single, you know, this person's just trying to get by day to day. They're trying to, you know, expand and grow and learn from past mistakes. That it's kind of an introspective energy there. But they do want to move towards you. The part I want to understand is that Ten of Swords then. Why the Ten of Swords? Other than maybe they realize, because your energy towards them is, maybe you're just dealing with something that's so heavy that you can't possibly focus on a connection. For singles. Now for a couple, it's almost like whatever this Tower moment was for you, it caused you to second guess this person or the situation with this person. I'm not sure why you feel that way specifically, other than they hurt you. But I'm not seeing any cards of like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe that's just how you deal with hardship. You kind of shut the other person out. Alright, so let's move on. Hopefully this made sense to you. Alright, I'm going to leave all the original cards. I'm going to put these back in so I can have enough cards to shuffle. I don't like getting a whole bunch of decks out. I mean, I would, but I'm lazy. Alright, and then these guys. Oops, why did I do that? And then these guys. Alright, so let's look at the energy between the two of you before we go looking at the outcome. We've got 4 minutes left. I'll have to attach another video, but you won't even know about it, so I'm not doing the part 2, part 3, part 4 thing anymore. That's just silly. Alright, let's scoot these way over. Let's look at the energy between the two of you, your strengths and your challenges. Okay, tell me about strength for the current energy situation between Capricorn and this person. Tell me more about strength. Leo energy there. Tell me more about strength as the energy, mutual energy between the two, Capricorn and their person, or this person. 1 second. I don't like the way these are shuffling. At all. Alright, tell me about the strength card. Tell me more about that strength card, the mutual energy between Capricorn and their person. 1. Oy, come on. Fine. Just trying to get it back in there. Alright. Both of you trying to take a leadership position. Both of you acting like a boss. Aries, Leo, Sag, specifically Leo, very strong Leo energy. Both of you trying to take control. I did sense like a power shift. Maybe that's what's going on with you. You really don't like being you don't like owing anybody any favors. You don't like being or feeling like you owe somebody. How do I put that? Like you don't like feeling like you need anybody's help or need anybody, period. You're very independent, and you're both very headstrong about it. You're both trying to dictate how this thing goes. Very masculine energy here. Tell me one more with the King of Wands and the Strength card. It's like both of you want to be the leader. Nobody wants to lead, or nobody wants to follow, excuse me. Nobody wants to follow. It's like you don't want to feel beholden to anyone. No, there's a different word. One more with King of Wands and Strength. Mutual energy. 1. 2. 3. Ace of Wands on the bottom. 2 lovers. Heck. Oh, I am so confused. Okay. Capricorn. You have a choice to make between the person you're already with And this person over here. Oh, that's my timer. I have to start the next video, but I'm going to attach it to this, so just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry for that. Gotta keep my videos down, and the phone won't even upload them, so resume. Capricorns that are single, you're not single. I see a Capricorn that's already kind of dealing with somebody. Maybe it's just physical attraction, intimate relationship, nothing official, and this other person over here is the person that you're having to make a choice to go towards. Others of you that are coupled, I am very confused, because we've got really beautiful energy between the two of you, but you're here, and this. So, very beautiful energy, but sometimes the Lovers is a card about choice, a decision, an ultimate decision. If this is a small decision, this is like a life-altering, potentially life-altering decision. But otherwise, the Lovers is a very deep spiritual bond. I still see the energy of both of you wanting to take initiative and be the leader, and dictate, you know. But I see a lot of strength and determination and willpower too. So it's quite a big shift from your energy over here to this. I'm almost wondering if those of you that are coupled are fighting something within yourself to give up control. Because we have a very, very strong connection here with the Lover showing up. Tell me about the strengths with the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the strengths between Capricorn and your person. Tell me about the strengths. I actually got a lot of sixes here. So peace, harmony, balance, but then we have the reversal over here. Tell me about this Ace of Cups for the strengths between this person and the Capricorn. 1, 2, 3. High Priestess. Wow. Wow. Cancer and also Pisces energy here. High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. It's a spiritual union for sure. A spiritual connection, an emotional connection, profound, deep. That is Tell me more. One more with the strength between the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. It's like there's a secret and mutual understanding between the two of you that there's love, and possibly that you'll always have love for one another. Because the Lover's bond is really hard to break, even when you're no longer with the person. It's what is going on? 1, 2, 3, 7 of Cups. But we're confused about it. It's opening your eyes to different possibilities. It's opening your mind and your eyes and even your spirit into different possibilities. Like, this connection has made you see things in a new light. It's a mutual feeling. both of you have opened each other's eyes, or are opening each other's eyes. Now that is a strength, but I can see how it could be overwhelming for somebody that's used to closing things like this off. Look at the way she's looking at this row. That's what it is. For singles, you understand on a deep level that this person could get to the most secret part of your heart that you keep safely locked away. And while it's opening your eyes to things that you don't like to think about or don't, bother to think about, it's also raising a lot of questions for you and for this person as well. I think this person just has either a better time, an easier time hiding it, or they're just a little bit more comfortable with it. Where you see it as a threat, they see it as something to investigate and see where it goes further. For couples, same pretty much thing. But I feel like this would more so be like you inspire each other to go beyond, go deeper, explore more, understand more, seek more understanding of that kind of intuitive, spiritual part of yourself and each other and the connection. That's really kind of an interesting mix. Again, some of you may be very creative together. Very, very creative together. Artistic, musically talented, maybe writers, or just some type of creativity. Tell me about the challenges with that Eight of Wands. Tell me about the challenges between Capricorn and this person. Tell me about the challenges between Capricorn and this person, please. For some of you, this is like a secret connection or a secret desire for each other. You can't express it out loud, but secretly you both know you have a thing for each other. You have love for each other. Tell me. And for those of you that are pregnant or found out, this is a pregnancy you're trying to keep secret, but that is so low on the storyline. And I always say that because I did see the unexpected pregnancy bit for some. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, though, for a challenge between the two, Capricorn and this person. One. Okay. Two. No. Three. Ooh. Anyway, alright, if you have trust issues, I developed a lisp. If you have trust issues, you are, or they are, but I think it's more on your end, you are trying to figure out, what they're about, who they are, who they know, who they're talking to. You may be kind of being a bit of a stalker or nosy or inquisitive. I feel like it's on your side just because of your energy towards this person. Now, another way to interpret this is the communication is kind of immature, not well thought out, misunderstandings possibly, but I feel like because it's the page, which can represent a child or childishness, however you communicate with one another, it's not showing a lot of experience or maturity behind it. Not to say you're immature or they're immature or anybody's immature, it's just a communication. Maybe miscommunications, because the way you receive information or the way you express yourself doesn't really jive with how they, receive. The King of Swords, yeah. You two are on a different wavelength when it comes to maybe mental Like maybe you're more curious than they are. You're more investigative. You're still open-minded enough to not have formed strong, deep opinions, whereas they, or vice versa, whereas they are very like, this is what is right, this is what is true, everything else is garbage. Somebody in the connection is more centered and like planted in how they view the world. The other person is still kind of figuring it out. Tell me one more with that Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands for a challenge. The communication seems to be the biggest challenge here, obviously. Possibly for some of you, the way it moved, or the potential that it could move too quickly, but I'm not seeing that as much as the communication. Poor communication skills or poor communication delivery. Okay, yeah, it leads to a lot of hurt feelings, disagreements. The King of Swords came out, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do feel like that's the case, because that's the King of Swords across from that page would be like, here's somebody who is, you know, still forming views, beliefs, and this person over here has already, there could be an age difference or a difference in maturity. One of you could be like more modern and the other person's more conservative, or I should say like open-minded, the other person's much more conservative. But whatever it is, the communication or the lack of communication or the lack of proper communication leads to a lot of disagreements, and probably silly disagreements, things that could easily be resolved, but clearly they're not, because it's bad enough that it's showing up here. Maybe some of their views or vice versa, but I would say it's, you know, if that's the case, that some of their views do not align with yours. Some of their strongest beliefs do not align with where you're leaning. So, for example, if they are more conservative and you are more moderate / liberal or independent thinker, some of their viewpoints may clash with yours. You guys may clash on, it could be major things to you or to them. But I see a lot of arguments, like not heavy, but over time those could build up to be heavy. Alright, so let's look at the last set. We've got the direction this will most likely go. Keep in mind, tarot does not dictate action, so whatever the outcome or these cards represent, hold very lightly to it, because this is a collective reading. Just because most of it was your story does not mean the outcome is your story. Just because it's most people's, which I don't believe, but does not mean that that outcome belongs to that person that this all resonated for. You choose your story, for the most part. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles. Tarot does not, ever. Don't let any tarot reader tell you that. General guidelines, it's a tool. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles, please, for the direction this is most likely headed between Capricorn and this person. Clarify that Two of Pentacles, please. Okay. I believe that was the Queen of Pentacles. One. Why am I doing this? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. That's you. You seem to be the one that's uncertain. Things are still up in the air with you. You go back and forth, possibly. You're undecided. Or you're just struggling to prioritize in some way. You're trying to, well, it seems like you're the one that is, or maybe you're faced with a decision that, you know, has bigger impact on you, so you're the one that has to be the one. So for instance, if you are going to become a mother, you may really be forced to seriously think about this for the first time, long term. That's just an example. Alright, tell me one more with the Queen and the Two of Pentacles for the direction this is most likely to go. 1, 2, 3, Sun. It does look like you've reached some type of conclusion. It's like you're trying to put your best foot forward and step into a victory, happiness, joy, liberation. You're trying to choose the best outcome, but it looks like you're sitting in that energy for a bit. Tell me, I don't know why I just got like the image of trying to, like he's looking at the sun, but how well can you juggle when you're looking at the sun? So I guess what that comes down to priorities. Like, can I properly manage this if I've got this huge distraction, this blinding thing in my face? Tell me about the Ten of Swords. For what action can Capricorn expect this person to make or take towards them? What action can Capricorn expect this person to make or take? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, unexpected turn of events, fate, destined. With the Ten of Swords, this could be like a destined ending or something that forces an ending. Why am I doing this? Okay, that's kind of what I saw. It feels like for some of you, they get tired of waiting with you. They decide to end it because they're tired of, you know, not having clarity, not knowing what's going on, not knowing how you're feeling. They seem like they're doing a lot of work to try to reassure you or to make you feel safe. For some of you, for those of you that are dealing with somebody that is married, which is not the stronger message, by and large, it's definitely that they are devoted. That's the strongest message I'm getting, that this person is very devoted to you. But even the most devoted person can't wait forever. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords for the most probable action this person will take towards Capricorn. 1. I'm going to shuffle these two because these have been bothering me for a while as well. Cards feel like I pulled them out of a swamp. Alright. Tell me about that Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords, for what action they can expect a person to take, Capricorn. 1, 2, 3. Strength. I feel like this person would wait and hold out for you as best and as long as they could, but they will get to a breaking point. I don't think this is going to happen yet. I think you still have a chance to fix this if you choose to. But your lack of you sitting in indecision and uncertainty, and not really making them feel like you value what they're trying to do, or that you want it, or that you're interested. Whatever vibes you're giving off to them, they're receiving it, and they're taking it as maybe it's in my best interest to just let this person go. I don't know if you're sabotaging yourself, or if you have good reason to feel this way towards this person, but if I'm being honest, and I have to be, it does feel like you're unfairly aligning yourself against this person for whatever reason. Now, again, if they are toxic or have hurt you or have been dishonest, then by all means, like, but it honestly feels like for the majority, the strongest message I'm getting is that you're just distrustful of this person based on maybe your own experiences, but I'm getting the feeling that it's more attached to this, the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. They're digging up things that you did a really, really good job locking away. And while they're receptive to it, you are not ready to feel that, or even acknowledge that it exists. For couples that are already together, you're giving this person the vibes that it's a hard decision for you to continue to try in this connection. Like, they don't feel like you're making them a priority. Tell me about the Six of Wands for the most probable outcome. Tell me about the Six of Wands in the reverse for the most probable outcome, if things should continue as they have been. Tell me about that Six of Wands in the reverse, please. I don't like this. I'm putting it back. This is Three of Cups. This is talks about maybe a failed reconciliation. I feel like this person wants to go back to how you were in the beginning, for those of you that aren't coupled, or they want you to see this in a lighter note. Like, you got all dark and heavy with it, and they just want to feel that sun again. Tell me with the Six of Wands in the reverse, probable outcome. 1, 2, and 3. Two of Swords on the bottom. Tower, same energy. Scorpio energy, Leo energy right there. Leo energy right there. You have 2 Leos here, strong Leo. Tell me one more. Scorpio, or excuse me, Tower. Well, yeah, Scorpio, Aries. 6 of Wands. I don't think you expect this. I think that you're guarded against this person, or the feelings that they, bring up, but you don't expect them to end it. I think part of you kind of thinks they'll continue to, be there. This looks like an ending. A loss of a victory. What could have been a victory? The Tower intervenes. And I don't know if it's all on you or if it is fated. Kind of something forces this to happen. But I honestly feel like this person is more likely to continue to try regardless if you would just give them a sign that you're on board with that, that you're on the same page with that, that you're interested. Initiate, if you're single, that you're interested in them. For some of you, you only have purely physical feelings. You're trying to keep it at that level, but the strength of this connection is that it could go a lot deeper. Like, open your eyes to something that this person will choose themselves if their hand is forced. And it does look like there's something comes into play that, like, it takes over in a way. It tries to take the wheel. But again, I feel like this person would be more inclined to try regardless. Like, they would dedicate and they would say, no matter what, I'm gonna be here for you. But if you're in this energy with the Two of Pentacles, like trying to figure it out still, and they've been waiting all this time, or they've been, you know, striving so hard, and you're still in that energy when that comes into play, the unexpected shift or breakdown or whatever, then they might just say, you know, I think I have to choose me. What am I doing? Yeah, these are clarifiers. I'm going to clarify this overall energy really quickly. I'm trying to get all these cards back. I don't know, man. I have really good energy on their end, but yours is the one that I'm concerned about. Not like I'm concerned about you, like leading someone on. It's just seems like a really good person. But then again, maybe you just, I mean, like I said, I'm not here to judge. And there's certain things that tarot can't or won't reveal. So I don't know the full story. I don't know the dynamics. Let's look at King of Swords just tried to come out. Well, that's the Sun, but that was the King of Swords. Tell me about this Ace of Swords for the overall energy. This looks like some kind of decision needs to be made. It's asking a question and it kind of demands an answer, but it has to be the truth. So the energy of this is that there needs to be a moment of clarity. You need to make a choice, or the choice will be made for you. Tell me about that Ace of Swords for the overall energy of this read, please. 1, Ace of Cups. You could have this with this person. It comes down to you. I say that because you're the one in the 2. You're the one that was attached to that Capricorn energy with the 2 of Pentacles. One more with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, okay. 9, yep. Are you going to face your fears, or are you going to surround yourself and protect yourself no matter the cost? Are you going to accept this Ace of Cups, this love, this offer of love, or are you too afraid to make, you know, to receive it, to accept it, to be vulnerable? That's what I'm feeling. Need to figure out a title for this one. Usually there's a good reason, somebody, like a really blatantly obvious reason why this person or that energy is, but I don't get that from this person. So maybe for some of you, you are not physically attracted to this person, and that's kind of a prerequisite. But for most of you, I see that you're just afraid of opening up Pandora's box, or Pandora's cup in this case. Alright, so let me know if this resonated. Leave a like, share, comment. If you're curious about my prices and you want to know about a personal reading, all that's in the description box. I appreciate all of you that sat through this and listened to me for the last, hour and 30 minutes-ish. Otherwise, I hope this helped in some way. Again, feel free to leave your story or your experience in the comments. I love hearing back from people. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of the month. Good night.